Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings, and namaste to you all. I'm here to do a divine collective message. Today is November 18th, 2024. It's a Monday. So grand day to you. Happy start to your week ahead. um I did channel some energy. So I did a video over the weekend. I always say I'm gonna stop saying weekend because it's like you know, weekend is just a word that just sounds like a somber energy. And then on a weekend you only get 2 days to kind of relax if you work a traditional 9 to 5 or just a period, whatever your days off. They go by so fast. So either way, we'll call them self-care days. So I do hope that you guys did some self-care over the past couple of days that you had to yourself. And if you don't have that traditional 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, just in general, I hope that you guys are treating yourself with some care. 1, 2, 3 on the timer, because you got to put yourself first in order for everything else to flow properly. I'm hearing the Lupe Fiasco song, Form Follows Function. Yeah, I love that song. That's a dope song. Y'all might want to listen to it. So before I do start, because I did channel a lot of energy. But yeah, I did channel some energy yesterday. I put 2 videos out, and I didn't even bring any cards or any kind of incense, crystals with me, but I was called to deliver a message. So I did. From those readings, I kind of took some energy that came to me to kind of go more in depth. If you guys do hear noise in the background, I do apologize ahead of time as well, as there are other people that live here with me. So anyway, let's begin. I started this reading. I sat down for this reading. It was 12:55 p.m. And let's see. So 12:55 p.m. is when I started this reading. I cleansed the space, saged, prayed over it. And I heard let me see. So at 9:33 a.m. I was driving, had to run some early errands. And in the video, it has to be the last video that I posted about your hush mode. In that particular video about hush mode, I started to hear like identity crisis or something about someone trying to take on people's identity. It's weird, okay? Now, before I go into depth, because that's what we're going to touch on, because I heard that at 9:33 a.m., I heard identity crisis due to life crisis. So we're going to look up 9:33 a.m. as well. Let me actually put that in my lookup thing, because I be forgetting. It was something else I was supposed to look up on that video that I forgot about. What was it? I hate when I do that, because there was something else. But anyway, before I do start, guys, I am not a psychic. I'm just a messenger here to provide the purest love and light vibes from the Most High Creator, my spiritual team, my ancestors, guides, God, guide the universe, the Most High Source, and the purest love energy possible. Therefore, I remove any negative entities, energies, evil light vibes, evil light vibers from this space. We keep it divinely protected with the purity and positivity from the Most High Creator and the purest love and light. So this is in no way, shape, or form to impose my feelings, thoughts, beliefs into your life. I'm one reader. You may resonate with another reader. That is cool with me. Find the reader that is best for you. Always keep in mind your free will, intuition, discernment are going to be key factors regardless of a personal or collective message. But if it don't resonate, please don't force that Cinderella slipper to fit, and do not eat the food on the plate if you don't like it. I'm one reader. You may resonate with someone else. That's cool. Find the reader that's best for you. But thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed. It's an honor. I'm appreciative of each and every one of you. If you're new and you like the vibe, you can always subscribe and stay on board. And let's see what Spirit has in store for us as we continue to uplift ourselves, each other, and humanity. Okay? So, again, if y'all hear noise in the background, I apologize. I just had to turn up my music. Hopefully, it's not overpowering, and I'll turn it down if I need to. So, identity crisis. There are, and then, okay, let me just go with what I started with, and then we'll just go from there, because it's like this whole page got full within I started writing this at 12:41. Yeah, before I sat down and everything. So yeah, 9:33 a.m. I heard identity crisis due to life crisis. Now in that other video, it was something about divine portals being clogged or blocked by particular structure or particular order of things. Okay, but then I heard structure breakdowns. Now we are having some structure breakdowns. If we see it in the community, in the politics, in the entertainment, in your life, whatever is a structure, certain things are being broke down. I'm hearing a structure mentality. There's particular structures. Let's think about currency. Okay, even when we think of currency, that's being broken down into digital currency. So you don't really have people paying with cash no more. Or you might have cash and take out the bank, put in your safe, have a piggy bank, whatever you do. It's good to have cash. I'm going to put that out there. I know I need to I have like a cash savings book, and I had to go up in that, but I need to like feel it and don't touch it. I think it's a time for us to be serious about our cash flow. Okay, because the digital currency is being broken down. The cash is being broken down into digital. So things are being broken down in the economic structure, and then again with just your personal life, or even connections in your life are being broken down. Okay, so yeah, I got so much stuff. I need to get another space. So when it comes to like employment structures, I'm hearing are like company structures. Things are being broken down, and it's due to identity crisis. So some people could have a particular identity that is now being broken down because it wasn't like a true identity or something. Spirit is trying to strip some people down to actually confront their truth, like confront their life crises. Because let's hear like trauma, family wounds, that could become your identity. Okay, so sometimes your identity becomes your trauma, or it becomes your life crisis. So when you're building a structure like a business or organization, or your family, or just even building yourself up, if you don't focus on those or heal those crises, they become your identity. You probably might take on certain habits, certain things can attach to you. Okay, certain low vibrational things can attach to you, or you might be in a low state, a low frequency, a low mindset, depending on the crisis. Okay, so structures are being broken down so people can face their identity head on. Then at 12:41, I was going, because I have a Fire Stick, I was looking on my screen. I was watching Netflix, but I was going to the home screen to go on YouTube to play my music, and I looked at the Netflix screen, and it was showing the show Lucifer, right? Lucifer, yeah. That show about, I've never seen it. I even wrote it. I never watched that show, nor had I had any interest to watch the show. But Lucifer is, of course, the devil, the demonic entity. They have a show about it. And I always wonder, what is this show about? Speaking of, it's 112, by the way. 112. Might look that up too. I want to see what Lucifer is about. Because I was like, what is this show about? Like, why make a show about it? So I saw that on the home screen. And I'm like, okay. So the identity crisis, and then seeing that as the first thing when I saw the TV was Lucifer. It's like this person could have had a devil influence, or the devil's temptation could have grasped a hold of someone's identity. Like they took form, they start operating really on a low frequency here, and they could be having identity crisis because they could be trying to break free from their devil ways or something like that. Or someone could have a hold on someone, and they're like, I did hear demonic attachments. You know, they could have got an attachment to something or someone who operates in a low frequency. So then from the other video too, I was trying to make sure I remembered certain things to touch on. And even after writing that, it made sense because I heard divine portals were trying to be clogged in the other video. Excuse me, spiritual burp. Okay. Yeah. They tried to clog it. See, me speaking on this is probably, if someone's watching this to kind of pry in on divine chosen collective missions or just the energy period, and I would say pry in like with like the low intentions or negative intentions, that's cool. Welcome. We welcome everybody to this channel because this is the message that I'm receiving that Spirit is telling me to put out. So here we are. Honestly, my messages, and I also want to say this is not to ever judge anyone. This is a non-judgment zone with my readings. This is a channel downloaded energy that I'm receiving in this moment, time, and space. So I'm gonna roll with it. Okay, Spirit telling me about the card deck to get. I'll get that. Let me see, where is it? I don't even know if this is it. Okay, let me come back to that. So divine portals are trying to be clogged up by people clawing their way to the top. So I did hear clogged and claw on that video. Like people are trying to claw their way to the top. So some of these people that have clawed their way to the top are those fighting an identity crisis, or that have a devilish energy about them or attachment to them. And so they're trying to now clog divine portals. Trying to clog divine portals. Okay, 115, 115. Got so many things I still need to look up. I'm trying to keep my videos. My videos usually go for an hour, guys. So telling you now, if you watch so far, this might be an hour message, but it might not be. So I'm trying to respect your time as well, but also be obedient to the message. So 115 represents a message from your angels to stay positive and embrace new doors and opportunities that are opening. It's a message that your ideas, thoughts, and intuitive feelings are prompting you to make some much needed and a long-awaited changes. It says, and long-awaited in parentheses. See, this has been a change that's been long-awaited. Spirit, you had to magnify and wake your soul up and change your inner thoughts, your inner beliefs, your inner feelings of self. And once you change inwardly, this change is now showing outwardly to people in your life, either near, dear, far, or close to you. People feel like a particular energy shift of you now, because you have inwardly changed to where it's showing on the outside. Like you have completely changed. Not that you're a different person, but you've changed in a way of like You've healed to a level of self-mastery, although you still are healing. You have mastered a lot of your healing process. Whether someone hurt you, whether you've, no matter what you've been through, okay? Whatever you've been through, you've healed. And it could have been people, like you probably went through an identity crisis at one point yourself. Well, I feel like we all have in our life. You go through like a life and identity crisis trying to verify who you are, or size yourself up, or get validation from others. Go through your body image. I'm hearing something about body image goals. Like maybe you didn't feel beautiful. Maybe you didn't feel seen or appreciated. You had an identity crisis, but you've healed this particular part of yourself. And now you can invite in new, you can stay positive and you can embrace new opportunities that are meant for you. This has been a long await, and Spirit was waiting for you to kind of get through this change in order to now be one of Most High's I'm hearing one of Most High's most feared and anointed spiritual leader out here. And see, I'm hearing spiritual assassin, but you don't actually go out assassinating people. No. People spiritually see you, and you can assassinate someone spiritually by just speaking your truth, or by just showing up, or by walking away, or by keeping quiet. That's how you like spiritually assassinate people, because your spirit is like, we gonna touch on that. Like even with this Lucifer character, the fact that this, the devil energy showing up is crazy to me, because you have awakened. So now it's like, it was one video that I had where, sorry guys. It was one video that I had where, where any energy vampires, vampires, they like to come out in the dark because they can't come out in the light. But now these energy vampires are bold in coming out to the light because your light is shining so bright. They are, and you're not feeding into energy vampires anymore, or those lower vibrational situations or people in your life. So it's kind of like they starving for your light. So now they coming out in the light and they being seen, and you starting to see people be exposed left and right, in the light and in the dark. Like there is no stone left unturned up in here. Okay, so that's also how you spiritually assassinate situations that are low frequency, are people that literally intentionally operate in Luciferian energy. Like people, you hear that saying, I got God on my side. Well, some people out there are saying, I got the devil on my side. It's crazy. And this is really real out here. I'm pretty sure y'all can find another reader that you resonate with that's going to pick up the same energy, because this energy is like heavy out here. It is a collective shift. And the reason being, like, it's a global collective shift because divine collectives are shifting and ascending. That's why. So that's why this Luciferian energy is like, oh, okay, well, let me show up too. Like, that's what I'm receiving. That's why they're trying to, now that makes sense. Thank you, spiritual team. That's why they're trying to clog divine portals and claw their way to the top. Because see, they've been clawing their way to the top, and they've been at the top for a minute. I'm hearing America's Next Top Model. You want to be on top? Oh, yeah. They will do anything to be not sent home this week. Okay? Let me do some poses. Let me portray somebody on this picture, on this image that I technically am not. In most, like, people out here portraying a dream, portraying a look, portraying an image. And you come through with your purity and your anointing and your calling as a spiritual assassin, or just as a spiritual leader, a light worker, a light seer. You're a dark seer as well. You're a demon slayer. Thank you, Spirit, because I wrote that down here too. Okay. And you kind of like Tyra, you handing people like, okay, Tyra, you gonna keep me this week? It's like, okay, Divine Chosen Collective, am I safe this week? See, people, even the dark energies are coming to you because they know that you're fair. You treat people fair. You don't judge people. You don't judge by the look only, by the look of their skin, by their age, by their culture. You don't judge a book by its cover. You don't judge by their story, their history. You are literally out here to help people heal and ascend. You're not judging their character. You're making them look within to then judge themselves, okay? And pull out of them what's best. So people out here literally be sizing up. I'm hearing that people have judged divine collectives or just judged people. There are a lot of people that are very judgy. I'm hearing judgy and wishy-washy people. But yeah, thank you, Spirit, because they claw on their way to the top. Some people have judged other people to claw their way to the top. I'm hearing that people have gotten even people to judge you to claw their way to the top. And that's why they've clogged divine portals. Divine portals have been clogged by I'm hearing harvest. I wrote entrance right here, but it looks like harvest. Like they've been energy harvesting to claw their way to the top. And then I heard, I said, I'm hearing top priority. They want to be a top priority. They want to be on top, like America's Next Top Model. Okay, they want to be on top. They want everybody to know who they is, where they from, their nationality. They want everybody to know everything about them. They want to be on top. They want to be on top of the world. I'm hearing sitting on top of the world, top of the world. Yeah, they want to sit on top of the world. They want the world to know that they sit there on a throne. Like some people literally, I'm hearing they sit on other people's thrones, but I'm hearing dethroned. Some people have dethroned people to sit on a throne to be on top, to be the top priority. That's what I'm receiving. And then I heard unbroken structures. So in that one video yesterday, I heard structure breakdown. So in an organization, you could be a great organizer. You go into an organization to break down the structure. Okay, you break down the structure, especially when it's your calling. Okay, I'm hearing that. Something about your calling that breaks down the structure to get to the true identity of how it was built. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we're gonna go with this card deck too. So you are breaking down structures to where they cannot be broken again. And how so is because once you break down a structure, it has to be built on better foundation. Because why? You break down structures that are not true identities or entities, I'm hearing. So once you break down that structure that's not a true identity, it has to be built on the right levels or frequency. And Spirit is like breaking down anything and anyone that's not built on truth. I'm gonna come back to that because it's still a little shaky. Like this might be a hard process. I'm hearing there could be structure breakdowns going on. I mean, we are seeing that publicly in some cases, but you might know of certain things as well in your own life. So then I heard divine breakdowns. So there are some divine breakdowns. Some things that were divine were broken down. And now it could be a thing about building up. Y'all might hear that in the background. Hold on one second, okay? gosh, y'all. So the song that's on, I had to go turn it down, was by David Gray, which I love. And it's called Babylon. That's crazy. I love that song, Babylon. So, because my nephew in there, he jamming, but like he lowered it just a little bit. So I'm like, yo, that's the song. And I got him on David Gray. He's a good artist too, if you guys don't know who he is. But the song is called Babylon. And I'm hearing Babylon. That's like biblical terms too. The fact that we talking about this message, it just made sense. Okay, so there are divine breakdowns. Let me look up Babylon too, because I want to look that up as we go along. So I'm going to get some cards as well. Okay. So look, Babylon was an ancient city located on the lower Euphrates rivers in southern, I cannot pronounce those, but it was in Iraq. Okay. Even going to Iraq, it's like people are in a wreck, I'm hearing. This Babylon was an influential city that served as a center of the Mesopotamian, if I don't, y'all bear with me, civilization for nearly 2 millenniums, roughly from 2000 BC to 540 BC. It was an iconic city that survived. Can I see if I can find it? Dang, it survived for 2,000 years and it was iconic. See, some of these people have been ancient. Like, this is an ancient battle of good and evil here. And it's like, unfortunately, like the darker forces have survived and been iconic and been winning for like 2,000 years. Let's say that, for example. But now the rise of the chosen vessels are here, rising and continue to rise and continue to elevate. And this is why divine portals are trying to be clogged. And I heard, I saw 1111 on the timer and on the clock when I was doing that reading, but we just had an 1111 portal because we're in November. That portal on 1111, people could have been trying to do demonic ass ish to clog, to keep their top tier status, or to keep divine portals clogged from not pursuing their missions. It's crazy, but see, oh, thank you, Spirit. But Spirit is saying, but we have unbroken structures. Like, you cannot break the structure. And people are realizing that they can't break divine order, even though they try to recorrect it. Because a lot of people have recorrected and redirected divine order and divine portals and divine connections. Divine contracts have been clogged in because people are trying to claw their way to the top. I'm hearing like a cat, like clawing their way. Thank you, Spirit. I'm being called to a deck. Ooh, I got so many decks, y'all. I hope this don't fall. Okay, let's see here. And I am multitasking, so I just ask you guys to bear with me as I multitask. And they logged me out. You see, people getting logged out of the system. Oh, okay, Spirit. People have gotten logged out of a divine portal. See, people have been trying to log divine chosen ones out of their portal, but now they getting logged out. And it looked like they logged in right now. They could be chiming in. Excuse me, spiritual burp. Things could be still in order for them, or it looks so. But I'm hearing like they're being logged out. Certain people. Because they tried to redirect, or they've been clawing to the top. Yeah. All right, I'm back in. And see, even though it might take you a minute to gather this information, again, because Spirit was waiting for you, this has been a long awaited shift. Yeah, it's time for you to begin. Okay, Spirit. It's time. All right. So, divine portals, da 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 da. So then after the divine breakdowns, I was hearing Mariah Carey breakdown song with Bone Thugs and Harmony. And it was 12:44 p.m. And then the lyric I kept hearing was, guess I'm trying to be nonchalant about it. So I actually broke up the breakdown. Mariah Carey breakdown. Okay. Hold on. I brought it up so I can go to it. So Crazy Bone opens it up, talking about breakdown, steady breaking me on down. This person could be going kind of crazy, or they could be crazy about shit now that, and they trying to act nonchalant, that it don't bother them, that you could possibly not be around. 3113 on the timer. You brought somebody inner balance. It's so to break down the structure too. Somebody's structure could be breaking down and they trying to keep their composure. Or a relationship could be breaking down and they trying to act like they still happy dory. Okay? But it could be something, or maybe somebody's having a mental breakdown and they trying to, but it could be a part of that identity crisis here. So Mariah Carey lyrics, it says, you called yesterday to basically say that you care for me, but that you're just not in love. Immediately, I pretended to be feeling similarly and led you to believe I was okay to just walk away from the one thing that was unyielding and sacred to me. So you, Divine Collective, had to, maybe you got broke down when someone was like, nah, I'm gonna go this route, this direction. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, you try to act nonchalant about it. Like it didn't matter to you, but you was literally breaking down, okay? No matter what this was or who this was. And see, there could have been harmony in this. This was like a harmony connection. So you guess you had to just be nonchalant, like it didn't matter to you. But you let it go. And then so I heard Let It Go by Frou Frou, if y'all know that group. And it's in the song Let Go by them, they say there's beauty in the breakdown. So even though you had to let this go, you found beauty in the breakdown to begin again. You could have, it says inclusions. You could have kept to yourself here too. Look, don't let in. You didn't let this in. Some people tried to let in. That's that demonic ass energy here. Look, let go. I cannot make this shit up. You let go of some demonic attachment. And this was the card that I was thinking about. Oh my God, y'all. All I did was cut the deck. What the mess? Okay, hold on. All this energy coming through. Because I said let go. Here goes a let go card. Someone tried to include you in on something that was, you saw a darkness to it, or you just felt like it was a low vibration and you didn't want to be included, so you let it go, or you realized it wasn't something that you wanted to include with your life, so you let it go. And I can't make this shit up because you got the death card here. Okay, there was something about this. You didn't let this in. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna say this because I'm feeling it and I'm receiving this. It's like you didn't let death in. Someone could have wanted death your way. I hate to say that. Or bring death towards people that you love, unalive people that you love. Or maybe you did experience something like this. Or again, you probably just felt dead inside. Like you couldn't leave this behind, or this person. Or you were living in the shadow of something that made you feel dead inside. But you had to let that go and release it. So when I heard claw, because people have been trying to claw their way to the top. This was, when I got the card deck, this is why I got it. Because I thought I was going to see this card. You see, this person unclawed their way hurting someone. Somebody holding on to something hurting them, causing them pain. just to claw. They've been hurting other people to claw their way to the top. But see, they haven't let go of their own fight. Somebody's been fighting themselves to release the fact that they done hurt other people to claw to the top. Are they not? They holding on to their false identity crisis to keep on an image, and it's hurting them. That's what I'm receiving too. Whew, okay. But see, you have planted new seeds, new fruit. I'm hearing new fruit has been planted. Like you decided to go and let go and plant into yourself. I did hear harvest earlier. Okay. Yeah, look, the seeds. Y'all, this is, oh my gosh. Oh, this reading is deep to me already. Hold on. Y'all, I just say you planted. This is the seed card. Look at this. You let go and started to plant. You're a gem. You got the gems. You are a diamond in a rough. You, the chosen one, the chosen seed here. That's why things harvest with you. You see, somebody could have been holding on to you to harvest off of you so you can plant into them. Something about cultivation. But see, you're teaching people to learn how to plant properly into themselves by confronting this things that they should not let in. Some people have let in dark entities as well, because it says don't let in. Some people sitting and chilling. Remember, okay, thank you, spiritual team, because I heard people can say, I got God on my side. Okay, God is on my side. My most high creator, the source, my spiritual team, my ancestors, I know they sit with me, they rock with me. And then you got some people that say, well, Lucifer, the devil's on my side. I know they sit with me, they rock with me. This is what I'm talking about. And it says don't let in, but some people have let this creep in and cause things to end in their life with that death card, because they've been holding on to dark attachments that hurt them, or people that hurt them. And look at the portal showing up. I cannot make this up. Divine portals trying to be clogged by people clawing their way to the top. That portal. But see, Spirit closed that door for the portal. Spirit has closed the door. I'm telling you, like I heard with the logged out, when I got logged out my system, and it looked like I was still logged in. To some of them, it looked like they still logged in, because Spirit gonna play illusions with people. All look like you still plugged in, like you still logged in, but you really can't come through this portal no more. Even if the door look like it's open, like, is that door open or is it closed? Is it a creak? Is it just a shadow that look like it's open? You don't know. And sometimes Spirit will allow that to creep in. And look at this. Sometimes Spirit will allow that snake to creep in to harvest, to steal, kill, and destroy. And see, this is what these snakes done came through the portal, y'all. I cannot make this shit up. These snakes done came through a portal to kill, steal, and destroy. But see, they are being, the veil is being lifted. The veil has been lifted. People are seeing clearly. That's that shift. And people are learning now. And see, you teaching people how to learn, how to operate with dignity, with honesty, with purity, to get to the roots of who they are. Yeah. Okay, so then heard the breakdown. You realize there's beauty in the breakdown. You let go. And then I heard some could be experiencing a breakdown, losing their mind, while you are finding beauty in the breakdown. So yeah, some people are out here losing their mind. Some people realize this portal is looking a little dim. Like, where's the divine collective to cling to, so I can keep harvesting through every portal or something. And then I heard strategic moves, clever game player. So somebody had a strategic motive. They were very clever at playing this game of how to get ahead and be the top priority. But then I heard, so I wrote strategic moves, clever game player, dot, 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 but could never play the Most High Creator. These people can never play the Most High Creator. And see, they thought, okay, I'm going to play the Divine Collective, or I'm going to play these other people, or this whatever. I know how to play the game. People know how to play the system. People know how to play to move up. They know how to play with moon. I'm hearing moon magic, rituals. They know how to do all the game plays. They know everybody move. It's like they know how to read hands. I'm hearing read minds. I saw 40, 44 on the timer. See, there's been divine protection ordered because some people have been very clever of knowing how to play the game. I'm hearing rule books. Some people know all the rules. They done learned certain rules of the game to know how to be this clever player. Okay? But they could never play the Most High Creator. Okay? Spirit like what? Spirit gonna let you look like you getting ahead again. Some of these snakes might still come through a portal. That's fine. Like I said earlier, some people might watch my video and not like what I'm saying, and that's cool. Honestly, it is what it is. If you don't like me, you won't. I mean, hey. At the end of the day, I'm here for my divine mission work. That's it. That's all. And hey, if you vibe it, you do. If you don't, you won't. And so some snakes might, with these, I would say people with this kind of intention could be watching me. And all I could put out there is love and light to you, to, hey, like, healing is so liberating. That's all I can tell you. Healing is so liberating. Realizing your atmosphere and the people that you keep is eye-opening to liberating yourself from the dark attachments or the dark holds. Life ain't easy, I get it, but there is beauty in the breakdown. It really is. You start to feel beautiful about releasing certain things and letting go of things that you know you don't want to keep letting into your life. So some people could be experiencing a breakdown, like they losing their mind. And some people might have anxiety because they are having a breakdown, and it's a healing breakdown. It's something that's reminding them of their true identity. You get what I mean? You're following me. This reading is deep. It might not resonate for everybody, but it's a deep message. That's why I knew I had to come back and summarize with some cards, because I was like, oh, we're going to get deeper with this. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. That's why we get into the deep roots of the healing. Even for this skull to be here. Let me move this. Even for this skull to be here, the skull is on a death card. You had to get to the deep roots, and it could make you feel dead inside, like I heard earlier. Some people feel dead inside out here after their veil has been lifted. Some people have seen people for who they are. They've learned something about somebody. Yeah. Evil eye could have been sent your way too, because I'm seeing 2 evil eyes on this card. Cactus, look, some potion, sun. Somebody did some kind of potion work or something. Look, I'm hearing it's 3 eyes. Could have been up to 3 people, or 3 times they tried to plant this potion. Somebody had learned something, how to do something. I'm hearing tricks. Again, I did hear they knew how to play the game. Some people really figured out how to play a game by creating potions. Like, really, they really did. Oh my God. Pass between. See, you could pass between time fluently. You connect with the in-between too, because you have the innate knowledge. Y'all, last video, I looked up this word, innate. I looked it up, and it's like you have an original mind. You're the original one. Thank you, Spirit, because I do want to go back to that, because I referenced Blockbuster. For those of you who know the old school movie store, Blockbuster, you rent the movie, you take it back. Be kind. Rewind. All they wanted you to do was rewind the VHS. Be kind. So they didn't have to do it. So the next person who checked out the video did not have to rewind the VHS when they got home to play it. But even the slogan, be kind, rewind, is beautiful to me. And they was teaching kindness out here. So the Blockbuster, it's only one living Blockbuster store. I think that's what it was that I wanted to look at. Blockbuster. Okay, let me look up Blockbuster because I want to see where that last store is at. And it's like a museum. See, this one up me said permanently closed. Like, I know it's permanently closed up here. The fact that they even still show that it's permanently closed. Are there? Look, somebody said, are there any Blockbusters left? A few stores hung on for another 9 years, but today, and 9, y'all, we about to go into the number 9 next year. 2025 breaks down to 9. All right. So it says, but today the last Blockbuster store on earth is in Bend, Oregon. Origin, I think. Whatever. But either way, I'm hearing originality. Like you originated. Like you original. And it's in a state that's kind of like original. That kind of look like that to me, at least. Because you have this innate knowledge. Like you're an original last artifact. Even going back to Babylon. You're iconic. 2,000 years is great to be iconic. But it's like you have this evolutionary, I'm hearing revolving iconic knowledge about yourself. Very innate. Butterfly. I'm hearing butterfly effect. You do got lovers here too. So love energy. People love you, Divine Collective. People, I'm hearing people love your innate knowledge too. So you definitely original out here. You one of the last ones on earth. Like this Blockbuster store. You is monumental out here. And then I heard keep demon slayers divinely protected from demons, like demon people, entities, places, situations, etc. Because you are out here as a demon slayer and you need that divine protection. So Spirit wants you, y'all, this might go over 50 minutes. Letting y'all know that right now. All right. I'm not going to stay too much longer. I'm not sure if it's going to go over an hour, but it might definitely go over 50 minutes. Hive. Could have been, y'all, ritual. Look, I can't make this shit up. There could have been a hive of people. I'm hearing a beehive doing a ritual. See, rituals don't have to be negative, but it's like these people, yeah, they don't, because there's sweetness here. But these people created a ritual against somebody who's sweet, which is your energy. Somebody did something against a sweet person. But see, rituals can be sweet. And if you have a hive of people putting out goodness and innate knowledge, then you got like this sweet energy into the world. But there's been people putting like dark energies out towards people that are sweet. And this is like some, look at this, tower energy. And this is 55, so number 10. There's been a completion. Something is ending. You do have the death card. Now this tower card showing up. These rituals are ending. There's a tower energy happening to some snaky people, because it's a snake on this card too. Keep watch. Yeah. People who have been keeping watch. There's an ending going on. They hatched something. They could have been trying to watch people trying to watch what the Divine Collectives are doing. Spirit is going to put it out in certain ways, but even like, again, I've said it before, if anybody's watching a message, you could find probably what I'm saying with another reader. And they might go way more in depth or touch a different spectrum of this message. So it's out there anyway. Divine order is being corrected, but it's also like a battle. I heard battle of good and evil. There's a spiritual battle here, been going on for ancient years, that's been taking place. So we got queen here. People want to sit on the throne. I did hear that, to be a queen. You got bats here. I'm hearing like dark queen energy. Like these bats, and I'm getting like vampire energy, vampire. He'll try to keep watch. But see, you've been protected from these snakes. You got divine protection here. And yeah, you're creating now. I'm hearing creation, but the creator is protecting you is what I'm hearing, to be here now. See, this is your time to be here now, because you're a protector of the universe. I'm hearing protector of the realm, like Game of Thrones as well. Yeah, you're a treasure out here. Yeah, with your innate knowledge is a treasure out here. Thank you, Spirit. It's time. Ooh, these two stayed on the board. I'm about to say it's time to rise up with this bell. Yeah, look, it's time to rise up. You have risen. Y'all, look at the card that's also on the table. I didn't realize it was here. Ooh, it's time to dive in. You about to dive into you dived into your shadow self. You found balance. That's why you're able to see all of this stuff is like awakening now on your mission. Yeah, with your psychic eye. See, people can't stop your psychic eye. Even though they try to clog the portal, your psychic eye was more illuminated to what they were doing. Because you already, look, your spiritual guides have your back. Camouflage. Your spiritual guys got your back when people was trying to camouflage. You saw through people camouflaging to be a queen bee, or again, look polished on top model. Like people could camouflage easy to appear as whoever they wanted to appear as. Seasons, phases. Seasons is here. So this was just a season. Some people do this every season, I'm hearing. They camouflage every season. What? Some people feel led and guided to camouflage every season. Spirit, what else is this? Thank you, spiritual team. Amen. Catching blossoms. Okay. I'm hearing March could be something significant. Secret. So you had a secret blossom. You have the secret ingredient. They could be out here learning. They trying to learn your secret ingredient though. With that learn card. Some people out here trying to learn potions. But see, they can't find the secret ingredient that you have. Or they can't find the secret ingredient of your protection. How you're protected out here. See, you're a secret that spirit brought out here. Catching blossoms. Excuse me, spiritual burp. You're catching I'm hearing you catching these snakes that have been blossoming too in darkness with dark intentions. See, you got a secret innate knowledge to catch people that are blossoming, but they're doing it in dark intentions. And even if you don't realize you're doing it, it could be a conversation. You are very, like, you observe with your eyes, like you speak with your eyes. Again, thank you, Spirit, with your psychic eye too. Like, I don't use the term psychic. I always say I'm just a messenger. But the psychic abilities, yeah. I mean, I just say that because your free will is a gift and it can determine what you do. Look, you are one of a kind, unique, find. Ooh, rare, special, unfamiliar. Look, blocks in new directions. They try to block your direction. But see, that's okay. Because you still avoided delays and the major obstacles that came with that. Because you were one of a kind vibe. Look at this. Double edge, contradiction, duality, inner conflict. See, this is that inner identity crisis that people have to face now. Shake up, wake up call. Y'all, then we have Hive. Look, hard work, sweet results, work, creativity, productivity. We had that Hive card. Where is it? I got so many cards on this board, y'all. Bear with me. I really don't want this to go. There we go. Hive. You got sweet results coming in. The right hive will come in too. And this could have been hive that you worked with, that you thought was your hive, your tribe, your vibe, whatever. But you realized you was one of a kind. Something got prickly here. Complicated. You became guarded and defensive and messy. Something got messy. But look, sunshine is here. This is you still persevering. This is you still having success, fun, fame, and achievement. And the thing is, these people prick their way up for that. Oh my, y'all, competition. Cannot make this up. People really created complication and got messy for success because they was competing. This energy keep coming out. But see, you rising up. It's like good versus evil. Competition vibes. And people being found out and they learning a hard lesson. Rivalry, conflict, enemy. Damn. Whew. But see, new doors are opening. Then we see that. Where was that number? Was it 115? Stay positive and embrace new doors and opportunities. Yep, you still advancing out here. New path available, unlocking. This block is unlocked. Okay, ending is not for you. They could not end you. It wasn't for you. In a sense, they like ended themselves. Closure, completion, cut off. They cut their own life support off because they was doing this evil eye energy towards you. Bad intentions, envy, jealous, jinx. Yeah, they jinx themselves, and it's a revelation call on their life. They have to confess. Epiphany, ideas, intellect. They have to now confess to the Most High. So 9:33 is when we started this reading this morning. And it means it indicates that you are fully supported, surrounded, and loved by angels and higher beings of the spiritual realm. Yes, you are. And I think that was it. Oh, then there was a silence. So if you've isolated yourself because you have been through a rebirth and transformation, people might not understand or understand your silence. But there was a quote that came to me that says, he who does not understand your silence will probably not understand your words. So if you went silent and people don't understand why, when you speak up, they might not understand if they're having an identity crisis. But once they heal and realize their inner conflict, they might then grow to understand your silence plus your words. Okay. So I'm going to end it there, though, Divine Collective. I'm going to come back with another message. This was more in depth. It is under an hour, but it's still kind of an hour. So thank you for rocking with me thus far. Other than that, I do hope you have a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. If it does not resonate, don't force the fit, okay? But thank you so much. Peace, love, light to you. Blessings and namaste.